Welcome to Asian Star Trend. I'm Hannah, and today we've got some hot and trending news to share with you. A long-buried secret revealed. Yu Long's deep love for Yang Mi moves the nation to tears in a world where love often gets staged for the camera. Yu Long chose silence. No dramatic declarations, no grand romantic gestures, only quiet devotion, so sincere it pierced through the noise of fame for years. Yu Long and Yang Mi appear to be nothing more than long-time collaborators, their bond written off as mere professionalism. But behind the scenes, a different story was unfolding, one written not in words, but in lingering glances and unspoken understanding. Yu Long never sought attention. Instead, he chose presence. He was there in the background, steady and unwavering. While the world applauded her brilliance, it wasn't until a recently resurfaced behind-the-scenes clip went viral that the curtain was lifted. A casual interaction, her calling his name softly, his instinctive move to shield her from the crowd, the way his gaze lingered just a second too long, suddenly made the public see what had always been hidden in plain sight. What makes this story so compelling isn't just the love, it's the patience. In an era of instant gratification, Yu Long's quiet constancy reminds us that some feelings don't need to be shouted to be real. His silent protection, year after year, speaks of a kind of love that asks for nothing and gives everything, and perhaps that's why the nation is moved. Because watching Yu Long is watching the rarest kind of love, one that waits, without expectation, pure, unfiltered, and profoundly human. A love beyond words. Yu Long's silent devotion to Yang Mi captivates millions. Not all love stories are loud. Some unfold quietly, in fleeting glances and unnoticed gestures, until one day, the silence speaks louder than words ever could. He never said "I love you" on stage. Yet behind the scenes, Yu Long's every action whispered a truth too powerful to ignore. When the camera stopped rolling, he was the one adjusting Yang Mi's hair with the care of someone who noticed everything. When she stumbled over a line, he'd correct her, not with criticism, but with the softness only he showed her. And when she sprained her ankle, it wasn't the assistant or the director who rushed to her side, it was him. Over the years, Yu Long's quiet protection grew impossible to overlook. This wasn't just professional courtesy. This was devotion. And then there were his eyes. Each time Yang Mi walked into the room, his expression changed. His gaze softened, even sparkled, like the world had narrowed down to just her. Amid flashing lights and shouting crews, he'd sneak glances, fleeting, tender, full of stories untold. No one else made him smile that way. Only Yang Mi. In a time when love is often flaunted for likes and views, Yu Long's silent affection reminds us of something purer, that the truest emotions don't need an audience. They simply exist, deep, unwavering, and real. And maybe that's what moves us most more than words, the quiet power of Yu Long's love for Yang Mi. In an industry obsessed with headlines and hero shots, Yu Long chose something else, humble presence. While others chased the spotlight, he remained in the shadows, never loud, but always there. When Yang Mi laughed, he laughed. When she frowned, he still smiled, gentle, patient, constant. On set, he wasn't just a co-star, he was her silent anchor. He brought her water, fetched her script, supported her up and down stairs, not out of obligation, but instinct. He made no effort to impress the world. His only concern was her, and when things got tough, he didn't offer hollow encouragements. After a long day of retakes, when Yang Mi sat defeated, head lowered, Yu Long didn't rush to comfort her with grand gestures. He simply stayed, watched, hurt quietly with her. And when the time was right, he said just enough, "It's okay, let's try again." It wasn't a line from a script. It was a vow in one viral behind-the-scenes clip. That quiet moment played out, Yang Mi disheartened, the crew buzzing around, and Yu Long watching with silent concern, his gaze heavy with empathy. He didn't touch, didn't speak more than needed, but his presence was louder than any dialogue. This isn't the love of fairy tales. It's real, raw, and rare. A kind of love that doesn't need to be spoken because it's already lived. And somehow, through Yu Long, we're reminded that the most powerful kind of support isn't shouted, it's felt, hidden in plain sight. Yu Long's unspoken love for Yang Mi leaves fans breathless. Were they just acting? For years, Fans have debated whether Yu Long and Yang Mi's chemistry was scripted or something more. But the real answer was never in interviews or official statements. It was in the quiet moments they thought no one noticed. Yu Long never confirmed the rumors. He never denied them either. Instead, he chose silence, a silence that spoke volumes. With every gentle gesture, every reassuring word, he let his heart show without needing to explain. Don't worry. Just be yourself. It wasn't advice. It was love, disguised as encouragement. While others chased fame, Yu Long focused on her, ensuring she had the best lighting, the right camera angles, the support she needed without ever asking. His behavior might look like basic courtesy, but fans know better. His care wasn't mechanical, it was meticulous. Intentional. Personal. He never fought for the spotlight, but he always made sure she shined in it. Behind the scenes, he stood beside her, not for effect, not for clout, but because that's where he's always chosen to be. Even when storms, real or emotional, brewed around them, he became her quiet shield. Not once did he say, "I'll always protect you." He didn't have to, because some love stories aren't written in bold lines. They live in the spaces in between, the glances, the gestures, the unwavering presence. Yu Long's devotion to Yang Mi wasn't an act. It was real. And it was unforgettable. Yu Long and Yang Mi, the silent love that spoke to a nation in an industry overflowing with scripted romance and fleeting headlines. Yu Long's love for Yang Mi unfolded with extraordinary quietness, yet resonated louder than any grand gesture ever could. He never made promises, but he lived them. When she coughed, he handed her hot water. When she was tired, he draped a coat over her shoulders. No spotlight, no declarations, only small moments that wrote the most sincere vows. This wasn't duty, it was devotion. A kind of love that lived deep in the soul, subtle but profound. His silence wasn't avoidance, it was endurance, resilience, and the deepest form of respect. Never trying to outshine her, he stood in the background, ensuring she always had the best light, the quietest space, the most comfort. And Yang Mi noticed. Their gestures, shared glances, wordless coordination weren't performances. They were habits born of years spent side by side. When she struggled, he didn't console her with words. He stayed present, unwavering, offering strength through silence. To fans, their connection grew undeniable. Every backstage clip, every candid moment, added another layer to a story once dismissed as fiction. When news broke that they had finally walked hand in hand, the internet didn't erupt, it exhaled, as if the world had been waiting with them all along. Their story isn't flashy. It's slow, patient, deeply human. In an age of quick likes and fast loves, Yu Long and Yang Mi remind us that real love is quiet and lasting, because sometimes, the most romantic thing isn't saying "I love you," it's showing up. Every time.